They told you presidents were chosen by ballot boxes and patriotic parades, but every figure who's ever sat behind the desk in the Oval Office was raised in the lodges of masonry. Not a coincidence. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a lineage, a brotherhood of oaths, and among them, none has been more brazen, none has been more flamboyant in flashing codes than Donald Trump. He doesn't veil it subtly. He flaunts it. Hand signs and double-tongued rhetoric, playing both sides like a seasoned magus. America itself is not what you think it is. It's not a nation of liberty, though that was the costume it wore. It's a corporation, a corporate temple, chartered through banks and hidden trusts. And what is its main product? It's not oil, it's not steel, not even technology. Its chief commodity is the organic currency of its citizens, the life force, the vitality, the human spirit itself. Every birth certificate becomes collateral, every signature a silent contract. The domes of Washington, the temples they call capitals, all repurposed as Masonic machinery, resonators to siphon and redirect the people's energy into their current. Freemasonry is painted as a fraternity of brotherhood and charity. But peel back the apron, and you find a darker current. And within Masonry, they tell you there are degrees, 33 of them by official count. But here's the trick. The lower initiates, even those who reach the 33rd degree, are deceived into thinking they stand at the summit. They believe they have scaled the mountain, but in reality, they are still standing at the foothills. The true summit is hidden, occupied by the bloodline that sits above degrees, the parasitic bloodline that has ruled everything for longer than you can imagine. And it's the same bloodline from which your so-called presidents descend, without exception, Donald Trump included. The figurehead changes, but the lineage stays the same. And yet, Trump has played his role differently. He has updated the Masonic playbook for the modern stage. He did not hide in subtle gestures alone. He brought sorcery into the center ring of politics. All of his chants, all of his slogans, all of his rallies, ritual theater disguised as campaigning. He said, "Let's make America great again," a phrase repeated like a mantra, looped endlessly, drawing billions into consent. Words as incantation, using language as spell work. He didn't simply run for office. He conducted a mass initiation, binding the collective into a false golden age. And what he promised was revival, but what he will deliver will be a descent, a guided march into the digital abyss. Just look at his hands. Again and again, he flashes the inverted triangle. To the untrained eye, it's just a quirk. To the initiated, it's a proclamation. The downward pointing triangle is one of the oldest glyphs, the sign of the feminine principle, water, receptivity, the womb itself, the yoni, the gate of life. A sacred symbol that once honored creation has been inverted and refashioned into a badge of allegiance. By holding that mudra before the cameras, Trump signals his bond. He damn sure isn't nervous. He's never fidgeting. He's speaking in the silent language of the order. And this takes us deeper, back to the goddess from which the symbol originates, Ishtar, goddess of fertility that governs descent and rebirth. She is the portal, the womb, the gatekeeper of cycles. To them, her womb is not sanctum of creation, but the trap of incarnation, the matrix that binds souls to matter. They worship her because they seek dominion over that gate. And this ties to their central myth of Hiram Abiff, the master builder of Solomon's temple. He was slain and raised, the initiate who passes through death to resurrection. His drama echoes Ishtar's descent into the underworld, the feminine womb and the masculine builder. Bound together, they form the twin pillars of Masonic sorcery. When Trump flashes the inverted triangle, he is proclaiming loyalty to both currents, the womb of Ishtar and the builder's word. His rhetoric of building and greatness is not politics. It's ritual theater. It is Hiram reborn, swearing before the pantheon that his temple will not be of stone, but of circuitry. The cosmic portal of life has been hijacked, no longer honored as divine, but inverted into a sigil of control. Trump is bold because he doesn't whisper his allegiance. He shouts it through every gesture. Where others cloak their symbolism in subtle robes, he drapes it openly. Where others played the quiet fraternity man, he plays the loud magus, the sorcerer who turns politics into spell work. And now billions follow his voice, thinking he's a savior, a warrior for freedom, not knowing they march into circuitry, into the digital labyrinth. Trump is not simply a politician, he is the boldest Freemason of them all. The magi who turned the campaign trail into a ritual theater, the corporation into a temple of siphoning, the inverted triangle into his banner. The descent continues, the corporation feeds, and unless you see through the spell, you'll never realize That the one you thought was leading you to greatness has guided you into the abyss.